Good morning, everyone. I'm Makoto Gonokami Makoto, President of the University of Tokyo. Your Excellency, Mr. Nam Guanpyo, Ambassador of Republic of Korea to Japan. Your Excellency, Mr. Kameoka Yoshitami, Senior Vice Minister of Education, Culture, Sports, Science, and Technology. Your Excellency, Mr. In Hong, former Prime Minister of the Republic of Korea. Distinguished guests, on behalf of the University of Tokyo and Choi Institute for Advanced Studies, co-organizers of Tokyo Forum 2019, it is a great pleasure to welcome you to the first Tokyo Forum and to thank you for taking part. I would also like to thank the many wonderful speakers from around the world who have given their precious time to share their thoughts with us. We have invited over 120 speakers, leaders from various sectors, including policy making, business, nonprofit organizations, and academia. Thank you all. I'm extremely excited to be able to learn from and exchange ideas with you. Tokyo Forum was started with the support and collaboration of the Choi Institute for Advanced Studies. We plan to hold this forum every year for at least 10 years. I would like to take this opportunity to explain to you why we choose shaping the future as an overall theme of 10 years and why your involvement is important. Science and technology have advanced greatly. They have empowered us to expand the horizon of human activity. However, they have also brought new challenges to our planet and our society, including global warming and environmental degradation. Just this week, United Nations Climate Change Conference, COP25, started in Madrid. We also see regional disparities and deepening conflicts. Our world is more and more unstable. Divisions spread in many areas of society. These challenges are increasingly complex and serious and threaten the sustainability of humanity as a whole. This urges us to think about our responsibility to future generations. We must think together to achieve harmonious development and a future society where diversity and inclusiveness are valued. Together, we must discuss and work on a number of topics. I'm sure that our distinguished speakers will touch on many of these on day 1 and day 3. I'm looking forward to learning from their ideas. For the parallel discussion on day 2, we decided to focus on 6 topics, as shown here. All of these topics are equally important, but now I would like to briefly talk about the digital revolution as an introduction. I mention this because it is central to my understanding of how our society is changing and to why we are holding this Tokyo Forum. We are experiencing a digital revolution, a rapid development in information and communication technologies. Since we started using the internet, digital data has accumulated in cyberspace. Advances in sensor technology have accelerated in accumulation and formed what we now call big data. This is transforming how we create economic value. Things and manufacturing of goods used to be the center of our value creation. Now, the value is shifting to knowledge and information or services based on a combination of both. Data and how to use it are becoming the foundation of value creation. For example, car sharing business have showed that how to use cars is equally or more important than how to produce and own cars. The digital revolution is a great opportunity to solve difficult social issues and create an inclusive future society. It will help us provide services customized to the needs of individuals at low cost. It can help us achieve inclusive economic growth, where diversity is valued and everyone can achieve their full potential. Using data is key. In Japan, all sectors, including government, industry, and academia, are working together to realize this ideal future, which we call Society 5.0. On the other hand, the data revolution could increase disparity. Data tend to accumulate to those who already have it. Those with an advantage are already dominating the market. Technology alone is not enough to achieve a fair future. We need to create new social systems and economic mechanisms and apply technology to solving social issues. This requires great creativity. This is where academia can contribute. Our strength is creating new knowledge and educating people to use it. Academia can provide comprehensive and objective input to design, science and technology innovation, social systems, and economic mechanisms. I believe that academia will be a key player in creating a better future society. To ensure that everyone can enjoy the upsides of the digital revolution, it is important to involve many people and encourage them to work together. We need two things to make this possible. First, we need to share a common vision of the future and work toward it with a strong will. Second, we should encourage people, especially young people, to contribute to solving social issues. The university is the best place to do both. I'd like to mention one area that data could contribute to solving social issues. 2 months ago, Japan experienced a record-breaking amount of rainfall due to a typhoon. It led to a widespread of damage in many parts of Japan. In some areas, it was estimated that this was a once in 250-year event. However, these huge disasters seem to be occurring more and more often. Data suggests that this change is the consequence of human activity. These events urge us to think about our responsibility to preserve our planet's environment for future generations. I would like to show you an example. The key is real-time analysis. We may soon be able to predict disasters and inform the public about these disasters before they happen. We now can utilize all kinds of sensors to collect real-time data on weather and water flow in rivers and drainage systems. Strong communications networks allow us to transfer this big data to data centers. We can forecast the danger of flooding by analyzing this big data. But with current system, it takes time. However, advanced technologies, including 5G and high-performance computing, can dramatically shorten the time taken to predict flooding. In this way, data can solve difficult social issues and create significant economic value. Data is increasingly valuable in our economic activity and our efforts to solve social issues. As a result, data governance is also important. Data must be accessible to everyone and used for the benefit of all. At the same time, protection of human rights and privacy is also important. At the G20 summit in Osaka this June, Data Free Flow with Trust, DFFT, was proposed. The idea is to create a new global framework to manage and use data for the betterment of humanity. DFFT reminds us of the importance of addressing the global commons in cyberspace. The global commons include the resources and ecosystems of our planet. Initiatives like the SDGs made us more aware of the physical state of our planet. However, in an advanced world like Society 5.0, we need trust, comfort, and fairness in cyberspace just as we do in the real world. Our physical world is deeply integrated with cyberspace. What we do in one is reflected in the other. We must recognize the global commons as a combination of both and work together to ensure sustainability. This is a challenge we share. It requires the collaboration of all stakeholders, including policymakers, business leaders, leaders of NPOs and NGOs, scholars, and the younger generation. This is why a forum like this is very meaningful. I'm very grateful for Chairman Che and President Park of CIAS for their enthusiastic support and encouragement in organizing this event. I'm very excited to hear ideas from all participants. I hope all of you enjoy Tokyo Forum 2019. Thank you very much.